This sure isn't a pretty scene of this oil spill impact. Take a look for yourself. This is the oil that washed up just today here in Gulf Shores.
This is what was washing ashore yet again today. This is that thick, sticky, weathered oil.
I actually picked up some branches and seaweed here, and you can see they're absolutely covered in oil.
Obviously, there's a lot of oil.
This is what they look like on land. This is my favorite pen. Not anymore.
You know, you see it on camera and you think you want to touch it and sort of see what it's like. Once you see it in person and you smell it, the desire to touch it goes away.
Who's going to be dumb enough to touch the oil? Oh, right, newsmen!
You can just reach down and, just coat your glove when you put your hand in it.
It's amazingly concentrated.
Oh, reporters, what are you doing? What? No, don't!
You can see there's some vegetation here that it's glopped onto.
Yeah, this right here, this is not good. That's not good at all.
You can see that doesn't come off.
You'd think that just by washing it off, it would come off, but...
By now, almost everyone knows what the oil looks like from the surface.
Take a look. Goo.
Thick, goopy oil.
It's like a thick chocolate syrup that you just scoop.
Swirling together into a toxic soup.
Oil soup.
The sight is sickening. So is the smell.
It stinks. It smells bad.
Can you give us just more of a sense of, what does it smell like?
It smells like this terrible mixture of almost diesel fuel, gasoline, and oil.
The smell, it's crude, heavy crude oil.
Let's take a closer look and see what it looks like.
The public officials here are just frustrated and angry.
Okay, we're about to take off. Didn't want to leave without getting a souvenir. There it is.
Of course, if you're drinking oil, it's not good for the digestive system.
You really don't get the full scope by looking at the surface.
We wanted to know what it looks like underwater.
There is a new perspective this morning when you dive right in.
Good Morning America invited Philippe Cousteau, the grandson of renowned oceanographer Jacques Cousteau, on an exclusive and risky hazmat dive.
Sam Champion and I, we're going to be diving wherever we can find oil.
Look at what we found in the water. Oil.
So we dove in
directly into the oil.
You can feel it. You can taste it. It's on you.
You refer to it as green snot balls.
Snot balls.
What did you think that was?
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah.
I am slippery. I feel like I was just buttered.
Very disturbing.
Experts were so concerned about our exposure to the chemicals, we were not allowed to go into the water with any skin exposed.
I wasn't worried about long-term health effects.
We donned rubber industrial hazmat dry suits and 30-pound hard hats.
I'm not worried about long-term effects because the exposure was a relatively short time for me.
It is toxic.
Rich Matthews, The Associated Press in the Gulf of Mexico.
Filthy, slimy, sticky, irredeemably foul. Post-apocalyptic sensory experience.
It's almost like being a little kid and afraid of the boogeyman in the closet, but this boogeyman's real.
You are disgusted, 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 disgusted.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Disgust.
One of the most disgusting.
One of the grossest things I have ever done in my life, and I've done some gross things.
The one good thing I got out of this is a sense of knowing. I know now. It's me and a couple science buddies. We're out there swimming in the toxins, and because we care.